Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more Subnautica Below Zero early access gameplay. At the end of the last episode, we had just crafted the Mark 1 depth upgrade for the Seatruck. Today we're going for Mark 2. I've pinned the recipe in the upper right-hand corner. You can see it requires 2 rubies, which we haven't seen yet, but I do know where to get them. So I'm here in the Seatruck. I'm on the western side of the Rocket Island. So you can see the Rocket Island there, and if you look at the compass up there, it's facing east-northeast, which means we are on the west-southwest corner of the island. And from here, oh goodness, sorry, that probably made you throw up a little bit. From here, what we're looking for as an indicator of where to go is, I look for this nice little slip and slide, this little kind of alpine slide area heading straight down. See, there's not a lot of foliage on it. There's not a lot of flora here. It's very bare and sparse, and you can follow this right down to the mine entrance. And yes, I know that in theory you can wiggle the Seatruck in there sideways. I do not think that the devs intended for that to be possible, so I'm not going to try to do that. We are just going to try to swim this as best we can. I have a brand new battery in my Sea Glide, and we're just going to try to do this all on our own. Look, there's a ruby right there. We need 2. Let's check out this area up here at the top. Maybe we get our rubies right here. Okay, so there are 2 rubies. So we've got everything we need. We can make the depth upgrade right now, but we don't want to do that. We want to see what else is down in the mine, right? So let's get a full tank of oxygen and go down into the mine. They dug too deeply. Didn't like what they found, maybe. Let's see. Looked like there was another. Yeah, there's 2 more rubies. Might as well grab these. There's 3 rubies. So there's 5 rubies total up here just in the starting area. You don't even have to go any deeper than this, but we want to. Let's go. Here, nothing here. They've added some nice little finishing touches down here. Looks pretty good. That is a thermal plant fragment. And that's another thermal plant fragment. Great, we can now make a thermal plant if we need to.
Acquired.
PDA over here, it doesn't really say anything. Prawn suit. More rubies, lots more rubies. Oh, a data box with the scanner room blueprint in it, which we already have. Prawn suit. Another data box. This has the vehicle upgrade console for the moon pool.
New blueprint acquired.
All right, we got to get out of here. We're gonna run out of O2.
30 seconds.
We'll make it. We're gonna have to go all the way back up to get the oxygen. So, yes, there is a back way to get into this mine, or there used to be a back way to get into this mine. Now, I went looking for it the other night and could not find it. And either I was misremembering
30 seconds.
where it used to be, or they've closed it off and you can't get in that way anymore. I tend to think that I was just looking in the wrong place. I'm not sure why they would close that off. It was really fun to get in that way. So it probably still exists, and one way for us to find out that it still exists would be to go at it backwards, go at it from the other direction. Whoops, where am I going? Sorry, let me get a full tank of oxygen before we try this. And see if I go the right direction this time. There we go. Getting a little thirsty, but I'm not going to stop to take care of it now. We're going to need every last ounce of O2 here. If we don't want to have to make 3 trips. I think we're probably going to have to make 3 trips down here anyway. If we want to get all the scannable stuff down here. Hey, Rocky. Copper wire. A jump jet upgrade module for our prawn suit once we have one built. This will be 3 of 4 fragments. Oh no, that's it. All right, that's all we needed. Great.
Blueprint acquired.
Now hopefully we can make it down here, get what we need, and get out. On this tank of oxygen. That might not be possible. That is a data box for the headlamp, which I don't find that useful. I think that's it in this big room. So the other way in brings you in that way. It brings you in through that hole in the ceiling. And it must still be there. I must have just been looking in the wrong place. And there's no way... Oh boy, this is going to be tight. How are we going to do this?
30 seconds.
We might be able to go down here and grab some oxygen here and get a couple of scans, although it's going to be really tight. Yeah, no, we got to go. We got to go all the way back and come back down here on a full tank of air for this last one. Sorry, I was hoping to do it in 2 trips. I've never actually done it in 2 trips, but I was hoping for this to be the very first time.
30 seconds.
And I would love to find that back entrance again. I'll go looking for that on my own time. We're not going to look for it today. So we can make the Mark II upgrade right now. And the Mark III upgrade requires nickel ore, which can be hard to find, but
30 seconds.
There's a chance that our little sea monkey friends may bring us what we need. If we head over to a sea monkey area and just hang around and play some cards with them, maybe buy them a couple of beers, there's a chance we don't have to go looking for the nickel ore at all, that it comes to us. So we can either try that, or we can go looking for the nickel ore to make the Mark III upgrade. Now we don't need the Mark III upgrade to go visit Maida. So we'll just, I think, head over toward where Maida is going to be. And then hopefully, maybe on the way there, I don't think there's going to be any sea monkey areas between here and there, so we would have to detour. I don't know about that, but we'll see. Prawn suit drill arm. So that's only one of 2. The second one I think is down here. I just have to find it. I don't remember exactly where it is. And then we got this cool thing. Little precursor tech statue. Just look around this chamber real quick, make sure they didn't add anything, like another prawn suit drill arm fragment. No. I'm going to check in the big room over here. We got plenty of air now. So let's check in the big room over here. Hi, Rocky. And see if there's another drill arm fragment here. Ah, there you go. Right there.
New blueprint acquired.
So cool beans. Now, we could, in theory, swim out this way. You can see there are oxygen plants along the way here. And then this would show us where the entrance is once we got to the far end. But I'm not going to do that right now. Mostly because we're interested in getting our Seatruck upgraded, and if we go out that way, the back way, we'll have to swim back to our Seatruck. Our Seatruck won't be waiting for us right when we get out. So now we just let our little sea glide drag us along. I'm gonna call it the sea drag.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I gotta drink something. There needs to be really creepy music down here, don't you think? It needs some really creepiness. I mean, it's creepy enough already, but some really creepy music would just put the finishing touches on it. The cherry on the sundae. Okie dokie. So we can get a little bite to eat here. Do I have anything to eat? No, but I can cook something to eat and get a little drink of water.
Vital signs stabilizing.
And then, let's cook up a bite to eat first. This will give us some water too. A couple of those new featherfish we just found. They make good eating. They taste like chicken with the feather because they're featherfish. Get it? Because the chickens have feathers. And then I was going to make the upgrade. Why can't I make the upgrade? Oh, because I need to take the upgrade out of the truck. We need that too. And then we should have everything we need. Let's make the Mark II upgrade. Yay! Yay us. Crush depth now 500 meters. Excellent. So we will find ourselves back in Seamonkey territory at some point. There's no need to go hunting for them today. We have the depth upgrade we would need to go visit Maida, so why don't we do that? So, again, as with everything else, none of the stuff with Maida is voiced right now. They're having to redo all that voice acting with the new actress. So we're just going to go down there and see what she's going to do to progress the story along with it. But, as always, the story is still only half finished. Ow, I saw a diamond, that's why I stopped. I just wanted to kind of mentally mark its location in case I need another one in a hurry. I put a beacon down right at the dock here on the Rock Island. Not because I need it for help finding it, but when this game first launched, there was a beacon here, and I started relying on using that beacon and the life pod beacon kind of as a triangulation system. So if I knew where they were in relation to each other, then I knew where I was. So that's why I wanted to put another one there to help me out. So here's how, there are 3 different ways to get down to see Maida's base, to get down to Maida. Here's how I do it. I start at the Rocket Island, and then I put myself kind of 90 degrees off the dock, and I go direct east. You're going to go through the crystal, or the purple geysers. And then when you first start to see lily pads, you're going to take a right. So we're still in the purple geysers, still in the purple geysers. Crash, fish, cryptos, everybody's making a ton of noise. Still in the purple geysers. Now here's a tech site that we haven't been to yet, and there's one of the crashed shipwreck fragments that we're going to have to get into at some point. But we're not ready to go in there yet because we need a laser cutter, which we're going to have to go down into the sea monkey nests to find. Or the sea monkey caves. We unlocked something. I'm not even sure what that was. Shoot. Oh, well. Ow. Crypto.
New technology acquired.
Oh, the quantum locker. We can now build a quantum locker. Quantum lockers are little, kind of reminiscent of the floating lockers from the first game. I mean, floating lockers are in this game too, but except that they share inventory. So you could build a quantum locker here, you know, at your base, and then build one back in the glacial basin. And whatever you put in the one here at base, you'll have access to back in the glacial basin. So we've reached the lily pads. I'm starting to see lily pads looking stuff here, right? So I'm going to turn 90 degrees to the right and follow this way, kind of south and west. And just kind of follow the terrain, the way the terrain's leading you, and keep going down. That looks like an afterburner upgrade for my Seatruck, which I definitely want. Yep. Okay, good. And we'll scan the sea monkey nest. Just bang that out. I just wanted to look over here. We got a floating drillable node there, devs. There's another nest with more afterburner parts. This will be 2 of 2. We can make the afterburner now. Right? Wasn't that 2 of 2? Or maybe we only needed the 1. Anyway, we're done. I think I'm going to continue. Basically, if you're going down, you're not wrong. So let's keep going down. That is propulsion cannon fragments. We already have that. That's more propulsion cannon fragments. Remember when I said if you're going down, you're not wrong? That was wrong. Hey, sea monkeys. See, now we could hang around in here with the sea monkeys, and they may bring us what we need for the Mark III upgrade. See, he's carrying something. I think it's just, that's just titanium. Yeah, this is wrong. I've taken a wrong turn.
Seek fluid intake.
Alright, just had some fluid intake. That's more propulsion cannon. That may even be the one we just looked at. Yeah, because this is the room with the floating node. This is, I think, taking us to the crevice. This is the wrong way, too. Yeah, I'm taking us the wrong way. Maybe not, maybe not. It's going down anyway. Hi, Squidster. Ah, hi. I told you not to follow me, Altera. Now you got a problem. Where are you? Why are you hiding? You know how many lawsuits are out on me? How could I? You haven't told me your name. That name comes with a price. You really want to know? Come see me. Let's go see her. Damn. Damn. Look at this. They got all these little capillaries now. Oh, wow. I tell you guys, this is with this update, I know there's still a long way to go. I know the whole story has to still be rewritten. But with this update, this is the first time I really feel like, hey, this could be something special. This is all starting to come together, and I am really optimistic for the way the pieces are starting to fit together, and I think it's going to turn out really well. I am optimistic now, for the first time in a while, to be honest. Ah! Ah! Oh, your breath, dude! Come on. What have you been eating? I told you to stay off my land. You trained a stalker? Next time, I'll let him tear you to ribbons, Altera. I'm not with Altera. I'm Robin Ayu. I'm looking for information about my sister Sam. Did you know her? Bullcrap. I suggest you take the time you need to come to your senses, then get off my sea base. If you're not Altera, why don't you disable that damn tracking satellite tower instead of hacking into my sea base? Maybe then we can talk. So Marguerite has given us a mission. We need to repair the Altera, the transmission antenna. What's your name? She didn't even tell us his name. Or her name. I would like to pet you.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Can I pet you? Or are you going to bite my hand off? Well, I can't pet him, but I can scan him. Rest well, gentle beast. PDA with some stuff in it. Marguerite, that far out to sea, swimming back for land wasn't an option. All I could do was survive long enough to wash up somewhere. I had a knife, a repair tool, and 3 liters of water. Thirst and sea monsters weren't about to kill me, but if I kept fighting them, exhaustion might. I needed buoyancy. Just then, I felt something brush past my foot. I looked down. There were vast jaws rising out of the water toward me. What kind of jaws do you think those were? Chelicerates? Reaper Leviathan? Squid Shark? I don't think there's anything else to do in here. Let's just have a triple check. And we used to be able to get back in there, but clearly Sleeping Beauty here is not going to let us in there now, so... We're done. We're out. So Marguerite kind of sort of gave us a mission there. We need to repair the... What can we... Oh, moon pool. Right, we can scan the moon pool here. Now we can build a moon pool.
New blueprint acquired.
We can scan Maida's badass customized prawn suit with the barnacles and the bones and the reaper jaws and all that good stuff. Get me one of these. Be like Maida. Okay, so we're done here. We can go back to the Rocket Island. Should I tell you what that's going to tell us? It's going to tell us that we need an advanced wiring kit and some metal salvage out of one of the wrecks, out of one of those spaceship wrecks, to repair that tower. To access the spaceship wrecks, we're going to need a laser cutter. We need to go down into the sea monkey caves back over in the shallows to find laser cutter fragments so that we can build ourselves a laser cutter so that we can get the salvage to repair the antenna and then repair that antenna. And in the process, hopefully we get a bunch of Seamonkeys to bring us the ingredients for the Mark III depth upgrade for the Seatruck. And I will pin that right now so that you can see what it is. The Mark III depth upgrade requires only 3 pieces of nickel ore. That's it. So if we can get Seamonkeys to bring us 3 pieces of nickel ore, I gotta stop and make some water, and there's 2 air bladders, or bladderfish down there, who are sleeping because it's nighttime. And this is a Newt Fish. I don't know if the Newt Fish does the Newt thing yet. He's supposed to kind of, his little mouth kind of goes from convex to concave, or the other way around, whatever. And he captures stuff in it. But I don't know if he actually does that yet. Let's pick him up for now.
Discovered.
It's pretty looking. I think I only got 1 bladderfish. There's the other one. Spinning in his sleep. I just need to make something to drink here.
Seek fluid intake.
I'm seeking. Cooked Newt. Oh, okay. See on the picture there how his mouth kind of expands like that, and he nets other fish. He uses it to capture other fish. I don't actually need anything to eat. I shouldn't have done that. I do need something else to drink though.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Great. Well, our Seatruck's a little bit beat up here too, and we have the repair tool. If I can select the right slot. I think I may have slowed the repair down on this a tiny bit. So another way out of that area where Maida's base was would have taken us right to where we need to go for the nickel ore, but I'm not that familiar. I've stumbled through it a couple of times, but I don't know that I could do it on demand again, so I'm just going to take us back up toward the surface and get us there that way. Hi, Glowy. I wish it wasn't dark. This place is so cool. And the light. I'm going to be keeping my eye open for a very large one of these that may have Omega Base inside. This may be it. Oh, sorry, Squidster. This is not it. But it is around here somewhere. Sun may be coming up. even really what I said we were going to do. We were going to go over to the Seamonkey caves, but as long as we're here, maybe we can stop in and check out what used to be called Omega Base, and now then it was called something different. Now it's called something different. So I don't know what it's called now. That I think is the aquarium module, maybe. Yep. Okay, and the sun is coming up. It would definitely be easier to find Omega. I call it Omega Base. I'm going to call it whatever I want, damn it. If they can't make up their minds, I'm going to pick one, and Omega Base is my favorite, so that's what it's going to be. Ah, another aquarium module fragment. Sorry, I have built the aquarium module before, and it is kind of useful. Plus, it's just kind of cool the way it operates. So I'm going to go for that, and we'll build it at some point. Reminder, we also did get the blueprint for the storage module for the Seatruck. Hi, Squid. So we can build that at some point. I almost built it today before hooking up with you guys, but decided I didn't really need it. Well, hello there. Pit stop. You know what, I should check my... I have room in here, but, by the way, if you guys didn't already know, they added additional storage in the bench across from the fabricator, in the fabricator module. So, you do have a little bit of storage here. I can scan it. You can scan a bulkhead here. I think you can scan plant pots here. Might be some other good stuff. Well, the marble melon, and we can actually pick some up and take it home. I'm actually going to slice this, because the only thing you can plant these in now, I believe, are these planters. And you need them in seeds in order for that to work. So I went ahead and cut it. Now I have 4 seeds. Data box for the control room. This was the data blueprint that I skipped over when we stumbled back across the base.
New blueprint acquired.
The water filtration machine. Another marble melon. I'll pick up the whole one, the full one this time. That's it in here. Right? That's it in here. I'll scan the Chinese potato. I don't think these are going to be Chinese potatoes in the final version, but we'll see. I imagine they'll come up with all new plants. But who knows?
New blueprint acquired.
Vending machine, trash can. Still can't scan the coffee maker, which makes me very, very sad. Nothing else scannable in here. Jukebox disc, First Sons Die Peacefully. That's a cup of coffee I should be able to pick up. And it makes me very, very upset that I cannot. Thanks, devs. Ooh. Picture frame we got. I think that's it. Well, we got it. There's another room still. We have to open that bulkhead. nuclear reactor. Hey, Yalan's calling. This installation looks like a laboratory, but it has been destroyed. It was a laboratory, rather worse for wear now. Do you think your sister had something to do with it? She was a roboticist. This is a biology lab. I meant with the destruction of the lab. No, I can't imagine Sam ever doing something like that. Are humans so predictable? Not all humans, just Sam. Fabricator. Okay, so the nuclear reactor blueprint now, and the thermal reactor blueprint, and a power cell charger fragment, which we already found one of in the Snow Fox base because we detoured back into the Vin's art. Donnie's not here, I'm afraid. That's okay. Just wanted to. It's you I wanted to see. What's that you're working on? Just a sketch for a piece I wanted to make. I'm slacking off. Don't tell the boss lady. I won't. It's beautiful. What is it? I'm doing a series inspired by bacteria, mutant beauty, death, risk, that life, death, risk, that kind of thing. What's this one? It kind of looks like Kara, but Vin, is this a mutation? It's just an art project. You know you're doing that thing with your neck, like when you're trying to bluff in midnight contention? All right, fine, I'm bad at lying. Are you mutating Kara bacterium from the frozen Leviathan here in this lab? Please don't ask me any more questions. Sam says, I don't think I need to. The Flot Plickens. Lots of delicious yummies for us here, but other than that, about it. This looks like it's definitely going to be holding something important right here, right? There'll be something we need there eventually. But that's it from this base. That's it from this base. So we could go down into the deep lilies here, right here, in fact, and look for some nickel ore. But I would love, since we got to go into the Sea Monkey Caves anyway for the laser cutter fragments, I would love to be able to show you the Sea Monkeys bringing me nickel ore. I don't know if that was just a fluke. It happened to me once, and it doesn't seem like a fluke because that's all they brought me. Like as soon as I needed the nickel ore, they brought me 3 pieces of nickel ore. Boom.
New technology created.
There's the aquarium module. No longer need that. Ow, squid. Come on, squiddy. Get off me. Angry squidster. Have I ever scanned you? His animation looks a little more fluid. I don't know if that's just my imagination. Don't bother me. So let's go back over toward the Sea Monkey Caves where I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to find the laser cutter fragments and see if the Sea Monkeys bring us nickel ore. Because that was pretty bomba. That's where we could go. Where is the Sea Monkey nest? Let's just see. Nope, nothing in it. Oh, this is where we first came down looking for Maida. Okay. Excuse me. Sorry. Pardon me. I also want to pin the afterburner module, see what that's going to take. That's going to take, I think, crash fish powder. Well, the stuff that you get out of it now. The sulfur stuff. So this is a little debris field here. There might be some goodies for us here. We're going to make a pit stop. regular old Seatruck fragment. Supply crate with water. And my inventory is full. Oh, because I've got all these plants. Well, I wonder if I can eat one. That's old, they're all old. Shoot, this one's less old than the others. I'm just gonna eat that. It only did a tiny bit of damage, and it gave me a bunch of room. Oh, and this cooked Newt Fish is decomposing. I never ate that. Oh, Newtsies. Newtsy. Oh. Sorry. Fabricator module we no longer need. Battery. Salt. Control room blueprint we no longer need ×3. We've now found 3 of those. Really? Crashfish here? Aquarium module we no longer need. We just topped that off. Have all of those now. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Lithium. Nah, it's right in front of us. Might as well pick it up. Inventory's full. It's full of titanium too because I'm scanning stuff that I already have. In fact, I'll bet there's something better than a piece of titanium in that box. Let's drop that. Nutrient food block. See if I can drop some stuff in inventory. Oh, I got one spot. How about an emergency nutrient food block? We're not going all the way back to the pod. We're going to detour over into the Precursor. It's on this side of the pod, the east side. More lithium, more silver. Okay, we're in the right area-ish. Let's just look for a way down and then see what the monkeys bring us. There's a way down. Okay. So I'm gonna drop 3 pieces of titanium. See? Look what he's got. Look what he's got. He's got nickel ore. I gotta drop some titanium so we can pick it up. Or he's just gonna drop it and we'll never find it again. Come here. Did you drop it? Shoot. There it is. Nickel ore. Let's just hang around here and see if another one comes by. Hi, what you got? You got nickel ore for me too? Well done, my friend. And you? You too, huh? 3 pieces of nickel ore, and we are set to upgrade our depth module to Mark III, thanks to the help of our new buddies. So let me take this out. Mark III. Mark III. There. Crush depth now 900 meters. And with that, we're going to call it an episode. In the next episode, we will go down into these sea monkey caves down here and try to find ourselves some laser cutter fragments, build a laser cutter, remove a piece of salvage from one of those wrecks, take it up and repair the antenna on the rocket island. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy these Subnautica Below Zero early access gameplay, and there'll be more coming. Stay safe, survivors.